January the 25th of 2004, we are at the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am blown away by how many times we've done the Royal Rumble at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
It has been a lot, yeah.
So Roman Reigns got booed out of the building in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And this event happened here. I know that there's at least been one more.
Oh, there's been like probably two more.
I'd say,
You got to remember, though, Philadelphia is like a hotbed.
Oh, yeah,
for wrestling.
100%.
Especially in the more modern era.
Yes. Obviously, Extreme Championship Wrestling called it home. Ring of Honor called it home. Like, so many...
More recently, AEW, the one in reality, called it home as well. For about a couple weeks.
Yes. So this triumphant event, this magnificent show, opens up with a very WCW wrestling match.
Wow.
When Billy Kidman, who is the Cruiserweight champion, who is not good at defending that title,
At all.
defends against another WCW
alumnus.
Yes. Chavo Guerrero. Both men have their
respective teams.
Absolutely.
Factions, whatever.
LLC for Billy Kidman.
All 9,000.
Exactly. And Chavo is accompanied by Rey and Eddie Guerrero for this important opening contest.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's always good to have friends.
Absolutely. But the thing I like most about this match is not just the number of times that these two have wrestled in WCW, but they also were among the invaders of from WCW into the WWF and cornerstone pieces in the SmackDown Cruiserweight division upon the original draft. It's just two guys who do amazing work and can be relied on
for amazing cruiserweight action.
From bell to bell, exactly.
Yeah, much like in WCW.
Yes, and so in this match, the most common occurring and most expected thing is the LLC using the numbers advantage to their advantage.
Indeed.
But the fact is, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero are not slouches when it comes to being allies. And more importantly than that,
they've seen the LLC stuff for months now.
That's true, but what I was going to say is if there's one man that knows how to do dirty deeds,
there you go.
It's Eddie Guerrero. So he can almost spot the...
Oh my God, he's going to cheat. He has a cheatar, if you will.
Yeah, I like that cheatar. That's good. With the cheatar, he's able to keep the referee on top of things.
Ooh, good.
And Rey, he's a very communicative individual, so he also is, he's fast-paced.
I was about to say all three of these men speak Spanish, and none of the LLC do.
Absolutely.
So, in fact, I'm sure one WWE referee speaks Spanish, so they'll be like, por favor.
The important thing is, little by little, piece by piece, the referee ejects members of the LLC away from the match.
Man, the crowd must be popping there.
They love it. It's such a fun moment every time that it happens. But here's the biggest thing. When it's down to absolute Maven Huffman, John Bradshaw Layfield, Rey and Eddie, the referee does not have to eject Maven or JBL because Eddie and Rey end up doing that for the referee.
Ain't that nice enough?
In the respect of the concept of them wrestling them into the crowd as to get them away from the Chavo and Billy match. And when it's one-on-one, when it's just man-to-man action, Chavo hits three amigos, he goes to the top, and he hits a wonderful, beautiful frog splash
Oh, was that a good frog splash, that Chavo Guerrero?
That is correct. 1, 2, Billy kicks out.
Oh, please. Heartbroken.
The important thing about it, though, is when Billy kicks out and works his way back up, Chavo is capable of paying tribute to his grandfather, Gory Guerrero.
Oh, Gory.
Yeah, by hitting that Gory special and then getting the victory and becoming the new Cruiserweight champion to open the show and excite the crowd. This, while it is a very WCW match, ECW fans love great wrestling.
Mhm.
Philadelphia loves great wrestling. Like I said, Ring of Honor, all that stuff.
Indeed.
What better way to open a great show but with some great wrestling?
And you always love to see Chavo just drawing on that Guerrero family legacy. A lot of people forget, oh yeah, it's not just Eddie and Chavo and the Guerrero family and Vicky.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, hell of a match for my boy Oz. So obviously I gotta answer in kind. So we have Lita and Trish versus 2 members of the Black Widow Alliance. But which 2 members will it be? They don't know that. So when the Black Widow Alliance enters, they stand 3 strong. Obviously the referee's like, all right, I need 2. I need 2 at the corner. Who's it gonna be? So Victoria slowly walks out like she's gonna leave it to her partners, and then the 2 of them jump Trish and Lita as they're working to get it out. Victoria and Jackie is who I mean by the jumping.
Yep.
Ivory steps out the ring while she's, casually distracting the referee.
Makes sense.
They're getting their chokes in. They
Heel work.
Yeah, classic heel work. One of them has tape, unwraps the tape, chokes him with the tape. Classics.
Beautiful.
Classic stuff. But eventually we do finally get down to the 2-on-2 action. Mostly because I'm excited to get to the world title match and the Rumble. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of skip ahead to the finish. Lita and Trish work surprisingly well together, almost like they've been friends for a long ass time.
And were formerly a tag team before Lita's injury.
Exactly. And while they were a little bit more nefarious back in the day, here, the heel face dynamic didn't work.
Yes.
So while Trish is cheating, Lita's trying to be babyface, but Lita doesn't notice Trish trip Jackie on the top rope.
I'm with it.
Crotches herself. Lita takes advantage, kind of pulls her out a little bit, and does a super twist of fate.
Okay.
To a degree.
Yeah, I'm with it.
You got the Tower of London set up type thing.
Exactly.
And Lita, it goes for her boyfriend's finish there. So
I like it.
Gets the 1, 2, 3. Trish and Lita win. Sort of by nefarious means, sort of not.
Sure.
I legalese.
Legalese. I like it. So I'm going to use your same philosophy when it comes to the 3-on-3 Hell in a Cell culmination of this
we have a Hell in a Cell match.
Team Extreme Tornado Championship match. The biggest question, much like your Black Widow Alliance build-up, is which 3 members of the Towering Titans and what 3 of the quartet of Koinonis will be inside the cell?
Good questions.
For the match, it is Matt Morgan, Big Show, and A-Train defending the titles against Saren Moore, Hurricane Helms, and Toa Reigns.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, I am not going to hit every spot. What I am going to do is say that throughout the contest,
there's a lot of big body activity.
Helms and Moore are basically selling most of the time,
I'm shocked.
which is what makes sense.
Yeah.
For primarily, I'm going to say A-Train and Matt Morgan.
Okay.
But you know how it is in multi-man matches. You'll switch dance partners as the match goes on.
Yep, as and when.
But here's the deal. Toa Reigns wins the match.
Hot tag situation, I like it.
So Toa Reigns hits a devastating Samoan drop on A-Train. He pulls him to the corner, hits a bonsai drop.
Bonsai!
And then goes up and hits a Superfly splash on A-Train. So basically, paying homage to
classic Usos.
Different members of the Anawahi family. And Toa Reigns gets the 1, 2, 3, defeating the Towering Titans and Koinonis walking away as champions. So, in real life, Hurricane and Rosie, multi-time tag team champions.
Of course.
Our universe, Toa Reigns, Hurricane Helms, Sarah Moore, multi-time Team Extreme Tornado champions. Because I mean, I like the group and
Makes sense.
yeah,
Makes sense.
good stuff.
About to say, I always love to see a title change on the show. Will we get another? Let's find out.
Oh yeah. Up next, the undisputed champion Christian Cage, the devil himself, defends
British Devil's Advocates.
Yes, defends against the Heartbreak King Shawn Michaels.
Shoot, let's find out. Does Shawn Michaels have any friends?
Well,
he unfortunately doesn't.
well, he doesn't have friends, but what he might have is the enemy of his enemies. Enemies? Question mark? Something like that.
I'm about to say, I think that's the right number.
Yeah.
Enemies, enemy.
Yeah. Yes. My enemy's enemy is
Also
not...
his enemy.
Yeah, they
but
are.
he's also my enemy. So it's enemy on enemy action.
Correct.
Here, Christian Cage using his champion's, what's the word? Privilege to enter first.
Okay. Prerogative, maybe.
Prerogative. Yeah, I'm about to say whatever the word is. That's what he uses. Comes out full force with the Devil's Advocates, O'Haire, Jericho, and the Evolve champion Kane, all coming out, standing strong, looking like a absolute force. And the whole reason they do that is to stand and look very big, very intimidating for when Shawn Michaels walks out to the ring. They do not vacate the ring for Shawn's entrance.
Can I tell you
Yeah.
what my imagination did while you were explaining this to me?
Yeah, let me hear.
So I'm seeing break the walls down Jericho pose. I'm feeling Kane's pyro. The gold falling from the sky like Christian is at last on his own. It's like all of the pomp, all of the circumstance. It's as if...
Big and or bombastic.
Yes, big and bombastic, but it's as if this man is the ruler of his own kingdom. It might not be a beautiful kingdom. It might not be a pleasant place.
There's a little bit of hellfire and brimstone, but
Yeah, I don't know. I was seeing a blend of all of these different...
immaculate entrances.
Exactly. And yeah, it was just like, man, it's very intimidating if you mix it all up.
Yeah, especially when you come out all by yourself. And I mean, yeah, Shawn has his own pyro, sure.
Sure.
He's got the prayer hands.
Yes.
Throw it up.
Yeah,
pop. You know how it is. But at the end of the day, after he gets up from praying to God, he's like, yeah, I might need a little bit more backup, big dog. You know,
Exactly.
Can I at least get your spotlight or something that hasn't happened or existed in this universe.
No, yeah.
But we get the joke.
Yeah, we do get the joke. You're right. And my thing is, so you remember when Shawn won the big gold belt there at Survivor Series?
Back in the day, yeah.
So he had one TV defense before he lost it to Hunter on pay-per-view.
Indeed.
And on this one TV defense against Rob Van Dam, he had a very unique and never before or after seen set of gear. Yeah, one and done set of gear where...
Same with the brown pants.
Yeah, so the brown pants were Survivor Series, but on Raw he had black tights with like a blocked HBK.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And so it was like that on the back of the trunks, but also vertical on the sides. I was like, man, I thought that was all right. It was like that was nice and clean.
It was his world title gear, and he never wore it again.
Exactly.
Because he was never world champion again after that, was he?
Correct. Yeah, that was his. That 1 month was all he got.
Damn, that was his swan song.
Yeah.
All because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesday. Oh wait, no, that was a different thing. Never mind.
Yeah, Shawn didn't want to work. Oh, I get it. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, Paul Heyman joke.
That's right.
Yeah. But legitimately, Shawn wasn't champion because he wanted to go to Bible study.
I was about to say, wanted to go to Bible. And you know what?
I ain't even mad at it.
Got his priorities straight.
Exactly.
I can't even blame him. Shawn Michaels and all his God-fearing ways versus the devil himself, Christian Cage. And the whole squad of the Devil's Advocates is standing there intimidating Shawn. Shawn's a brave soul, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He's up on the apron. As he's about to make that big step in, Evolution's music hits.
Mm-hmm. That's good music, too.
It's excellent music, especially for, oh my God, they're coming to save my life.
Yes.
So, we have Dave Bautista, we have the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and obviously we have Shawn Michaels' old DX partner, Triple H, coming out to even the odds. They stand side by side with Shawn on the apron, obviously Flair and Triple H on either side, and Dave Bautista's just staring down Big Kane.
I like it.
So as they're staring him down, Christian waves off his boys. They step out of the ring. Evolution steps off the apron. Shawn Michaels enters.
Nice.
We now have a reshuffling of the deck. It's the Devil's Advocates and Evolution on the outside, and the big match between Shawn Michaels and Christian happening in the ring.
Love it.
So, throughout this match, let's be honest, I hope these teams don't have cheats.
Yes.
At a high level.
That's correct.
Almost to a respectable degree.
Well, the funny thing is, there's really only one noble individual here.
Yeah.
And his name is Shawn Michaels.
And he's in the ring. Yeah. So, yeah. Shawn's obviously trying to do this by the book. Evolution and is trying to cheat on Shawn's behalf, but Shawn, too good of a guy, just refuses to take it.
Yeah. It's basically, it's like, I need you to
make sure they don't do the thing you're trying to do.
Exactly. That's the funny part.
Yeah. The irony. Obviously, the devil advocates try to cheat every time they try to do anything. Evolution neutralizes them. It eventually, obviously, breaks down in a smosh.
Yep.
And as they are brawling to the outside, the referee is trying to calm everybody down. So, of course, Shawn Michaels, being the hyper athlete, he's like, all right, a little too much going on here. Steps up to the top rope. Hangman Page style moonsaults off the top onto the pile.
Yeah.
Drops everybody. As this happens, Christian Cage is in the ring smiling. That's unnecessary damage he just took.
Mm-hmm.
But as he's smiling, the referee's trying to maintain order, trying to get him out. In slides Randall Keith Orton to nail Christian with an RKO. Runs out, throws Shawn into the ring, tells him to pin him. Shawn's like, screw it. Gotta take this one. Covers Christian. 1, 2, the devil kicks out.
Nice.
Of course, Orton's peeved. He's ticked off, but nothing he can do. And fights the devil's advocates to the back.
Because now Evolution has the numbers advantage. It's no longer even.
That's exactly what it is. So now it is down 1-on-1. Christian Cage versus Shawn Michaels. Harkens back to the Iron Man match on Monday Night Raw.
Absolutely.
They fought for an hour, and now they're probably like 10, 15 minutes into this match. They're back at it again, back to square one. They're even. So, Christian nails a spear, 2 count. Shawn Michaels nails the Michaels-style elbow.
Yep.
Gets a 2 count. Shawn is pumping up the crowd, tuning up the band. You know what's coming. As the crescendo happens, Christian pulls the referee into the line of the switch.
The line of fire, yep. I like it.
The guy's down. The devil has the advantage.
Yep.
Big low blow.
Call back to the past, yep.
Gotta go back to the past. Hits him with a kill switch. Rolls him over. Beckons the referee out. He knows 20 referees are on the monitor. They can't do any instant replays, but they can run down to the ring. Mini Nate runs at top speed.
Of course, yeah, he's the best of that.
He's the best one to do it. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give everybody a preview of people running out to the Rumble.
Exactly.
Slides in. 1, 2. Michaels kicks out.
Of course, yeah.
Crowd loses their mind. Christian has the...
Yep. Yeah, how did this ever happen?
Can't believe it. Says, screw it. Picks Shawn back up. Tries to go for another kill switch. Shawn pushes him off. Christian bounces off the ropes, goes for a spear, eats Sweet Chin music as he's coming in. Shawn knows that's not enough, though. That's not enough to end the devil's reign.
Okay.
Gotta call it up to Almighty God.
Love it. Yep.
Stomps it out.
Yep.
Tunes up the band.
Crowd getting into it.
Crowd's feeling it.
Yep.
Sweet Chin music. Full power Shawn. That's it. That's all he had left.
He falls back. Yeah, I love that
on
spot.
top of Christian. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
The devil's reign's over.
Love it.
Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak King, is the AEW World Champion.
Love it. That's so beautiful. So, I got to tell you, when Randy didn't come out, I was so on the fence. Like, is he going to RKO Shawn and punt Christian? Will he RKO Christian? What's going on?
What's Randy going to do?
Exactly. Whose side is he on?
Very much was like, whose side was he on?
Oh, that's what I love about it. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. So, it is now time for the main event. Unlike WWE, we do not feel compelled to explain to you how the rules work because we believe that you understand the Royal Rumble.
15 entrants for me, 15 entrants for Oz.
Exactly. The man who drew number 1.
I gotta know.
He's from Hanover, West Virginia. He's headstrong. Jamie Noble.
That is amazing. First pick for SmackDown, revolutionary. And fortunately for me, I got the number 2 pick. And I didn't get the number 2 pick, but a Raw guy has the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
And it has to be someone who can really carry the cross for the Raw brand. Somebody who's a champion on Monday Night Raw. And he has a little bit of history with this Jamie Noble guy.
That is correct. Yeah. I could almost see if the man who drew number 2
was Shelton Benjamin.
And he has revenge on his mind given the fact that he lost the Survivor's Choice tournament to Jamie Noble just 2 short months ago.
Man. But I'll tell you what, the crowd is losing their ever-loving minds.
Absolutely.
Like, damn, what a great match this was.
Yes.
And we're going to run it back.
Exactly.
Right here, right now for, 90 seconds?
Yeah, for a minute and a half. These two hit all of their big moves. Jamie headbutts Shelton.
Shelton super kicks Jamie.
Exactly. So it's suplexes. It's all kinds of technical prowess.
Yeah. Jamie's going for submissions to the... arm, leg? I'm about to say pick a limb.
Exactly. He's able to work on everybody part. But when the countdown begins and we get down to number 1, well, it's a SmackDown man, and it's not just a SmackDown man. It is the world's strongest man.
Oh, that's a big body.
The world breaker, Mark Henry.
My God. And what a large-bodied individual he is. Dropping Shelton, dropping Jamie, throwing Jamie around by his head.
Exactly.
His very, very strong head.
The beautiful thing about the 2 men already in the ring is they are, I'm going to say, ridiculously relentless. And they are willing to go through all kinds of punishment to win the prize.
Ain't that the truth?
And so
they
Mark
can literally take a licking and keep on ticking.
Absolutely. So Mark does his best. He struggles and works hard, but when that 10-second countdown comes to 0, next up is a man from Monday Night Raw.
That's right, and it is Sean O'Haire. And Sean sees the ass whooping that Shelton and Jamie is getting, and he decides to sit on commentary.
That makes perfect sense because he is not telling you anything you don't already know when it comes to his intellectual superiority.
Indeed.
And the fact is that with Sean out on commentary, Mark, Shelton, and Jamie are putting in all kinds of amazing action.
I'd say they're putting in a shift.
Absolutely. And so while they are working hard and O'Haire's not, the countdown comes up again, and out comes Lance Storm.
Yes.
An absolute technician, a man who can work over anybody and all of their body.
And a member of the best first generation, so you know he's one of the best to ever do it.
That's for sure. Absolutely, I agree. And so he is aligned with Booker T and Scott Steiner. Booker, current AEW television champion, and Scott Steiner, well, he's a genetic freak.
I'm about to say he's a freak.
So in the ring, the 4 men that are working hard, none of them get eliminated, but they all do great work. And you know, Shelton's he's the sole man for the Red brand.
I'm about to say he's fighting pretty much by his lonesome at this point.
That is correct.
So obviously next up we need another guy, you know, and then another Raw guy. And as the countdown hits 0,
yes,
we hear that all familiar Evolution music. Out comes Randy Orton. And Randy, not as dumb as everybody else, realizes, that Sean O'Haire guy is not wrestling. I don't like that.
Correct.
Grabs him off a commentary and throws him into the ring.
I like it.
And obviously, you know, everybody's like, this guy has no damage on him, and we've been...
It almost would make sense if, let's say, Noble, Benjamin, Henry, Storm, and Orton lay some boots to that Sean O'Haire fella.
And boy, isn't that what happens. Everyone is getting stomped out. And then, of course, Randy Orton is youthful exuberance, unfortunately. He throws him out of the ring, but he doesn't make sure to get the elimination.
Yep.
Oz.
Yep, I get that.
Kids these days, I tell
Yeah,
you.
so I'll tell you a man who's not going to make that mistake.
Who?
So the number 7 entrant, he is a man with not just an immense amount of experience,
Indeed.
but he has wrestling in his blood, and that is Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, legend of the game.
So when Eddie comes out, when he gets into the ring, he's
got all kinds of Latino heat, I'm sure.
well, I was gonna say he's on fire in the ring.
I like
He hits an arm drag on Jamie Noble, pops up and hits a drop kick on Lance Storm.
nice.
So he eats German suplex from Shelton Benjamin.
You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just
And
Olympic level athlete.
exactly, absolutely. And learn from one of Eddie's longtime rivals in Kurt Angle.
Exactly.
Whether it be for the Intercontinental, European, or, well, not yet in our world, but, you know, in the real world,
I'm about to say
world title.
that world title
contender.
it's at some point.
Yes. While the match is going at it, all these strong...
Combatants are combatant.
Exactly. No man has yet to be eliminated, as you said.
I'm about to say
O'Hare
seven bodies in the ring at
Yes.
this moment.
And the number 8 entrant is a man who has ties to Lance Storm, Big Papa Pump. He comes in and he's gorilla press slamming everybody.
I'm about to say there's a lot of body right here, a lot of freaks and peaks, as I'm sure Mark Henry have a little stare down, have a freak off, if you will, in the non-Diddy portion of the.
That's correct.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm about to say we're just looking at the peaks.
So I'm gonna fast forward through a couple of entrants here.
That's a good idea because
We got 30 guys, and
Yeah.
we're not going to do this for all day. After Steiner comes Rene Dupree.
Yep.
After Rene is Matt Hardy. And after Matt Hardy is Ernest the Cat Miller. So the Cat, he dances his way down to the ring. He tells...
in fact he dances for so long that the next entrant comes out,
Love it.
and he is Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Kane comes out full of fire and brimstone. He's a little upset on behalf of our boy Christian Cage, who unfortunately is no longer the world champion.
That is correct. And when Kane enters the ring, a true grit, a true...
Big man coming
Energy.
into the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And Kane comes to the realization there's a lot of people in this ring.
And let's start saying goodbye to some people. Ernest Miller, you out
See
of
ya.
here. Rene Dupree, don't
See
need
ya.
you. Matt Hardy, bye-bye.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen.
So Lance Storm also thrown over the top, but he catches his footing. Only one foot hits the floor, the second doesn't.
Ah, classic. We gotta have that spot at least once.
It's so good. Lance catches himself, but Kane doesn't see because Mark Henry, well, he wants to go big man on big man.
I love it.
And so while Kane and Mark Henry are throwing hands, Lance is able to work his way back into
Yes,
the
the
ring.
infamous soup bones, of course.
Yes. Unfortunately for Mark Henry, Kane does come out on top
Yes.
and gets eliminated to...
Close.
Oh,
So
go ahead.
Kane knocks him to the ropes, and O'Hare takes the elimination.
Oh, there you go.
But it was a team effort.
Yes, team effort. Love it.
effort. And of course, O'Hare pats Kane on the chest. He's like, "Good job, big man. Good job."
Yes. That's so good.
Big elimination. So Kane has cleared out a lot of the field. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, obviously, a lot of action happened in that 90 seconds,
Yes.
which means it's time for the next guy, which is
Dastardly Spike
Dastardly
Dudley.
Those damn Dudleys are at it again, man.
So, Spike, while he has recently turned heel, he's not stupid,
No.
and he is not looking forward to getting into the ring with Kane and Sean O'Hare, who are equally... What's that?
Presences.
Yes, absolutely. They're equally intimidating in the ring. So, Spike points at his head and says, I'm smart enough not to get in the ring. But when the next man, number 14, when his music hits, he does not let Spike live on the outside of the ring.
Oh no, because this is his old ECW alumnus, Rob Van Dam.
Yes. And Robert throws Spike Dudley right to Kane and Sean O'Hare.
I'm assuming that they lay the wood to him, as old JR would say.
Yes. So, we've got a lot. We still got a pretty decent
I'm
amount of
about
guys.
to say large
Noble,
individual.
Benjamin, O'Hare, Kane, Orton, Guerrero, all still in the ring.
Yep.
Oh, and Steiner, too.
And Steiner.
Yep. But out next, we're at the halfway point. We're number
At the
15.
line.
Yes.
At the line.
So while Sylvain is out and Dupree got eliminated, Nunzio, he makes his entrance and he says, I'm gonna pull this off for Federacion.
And in fact, he comes out with a microphone so you can hear him saying all this crap. He's talking so much. In fact, he even has some cronies come out to wave the Italian flag,
The French
flag,
and Canadian.
and Canadian.
Yes.
Thank you. I was like, all right, I gotta remember all the countries.
Love it.
And as they're doing that, Rhino comes out and just scores right through Nunzio. Obviously, the flag guys piss in their pants and run away, not literally, metaphorically.
Metaphorically, yes.
But they do run away. They, of course, don't drop the flags because, it's disrespectful. Yes. But they don't want none of the man beasts.
Man beasts, exactly.
I mean, obviously, the truck guys are terrified, too, so they just hit Rhino's music. I guess Rhino's coming into the Rumble now.
Number 15.
Number 15.
Yes, sir.
A lot of action, a lot of fighting. Got to get it down. So we got to have another Raw guy in here because it's pretty SmackDown heavy.
Yes.
At least entrance wise.
Yes.
Well, aside from the Rhino absolutely murdering the other SmackDown entrant, but I digress. So out comes some help for Shelton Benjamin. Out comes your boy Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. I'm about to say, if you got a body in that match and your name's not Shelton Benjamin, you caught a German suplex. That's all I'm going to say.
That's how that works, yes.
And it's a lot more impressive on Kane and Scott Steiner than it is on everybody else. So Kurt tears the straps down. I think he forgot it was a Royal Rumble because he slaps an ankle lock on poor Spike Dudley.
I like it.
And he's borderline about to tear his ankle off.
I wouldn't be surprised if Spike crawled over the top rope to eliminate himself.
That is exactly what happens. Kurt Angle scores another elimination. Comes Charlie Haas next, and this is where we get Team Angle special. So now they're just picking guys up and hitting Germans on them.
Love it.
Just for kicks. In fact, Kurt Germans O'Hare. O'Hare bounces off the floor. Elton hits a super kick, and Haas hits a German suplex combination. Of course, O'Hare is smart enough to roll out of the ring in order to avoid elimination. But
so number 18 is the current reigning Alpha Entertainment Worldwide Television Champion, Booker T.
Sucker.
So as soon as he gets into the ring, his compatriot, Scott Steiner, is struggling to survive against Rob Van Dam. They are fighting in the corner. Booker boots Rob Van Dam in the head.
10 out of 10 friend.
What's that?
10 out of 10 friend. That Booker T.
And then Booker T dumps Scott Steiner out of...
Whoa! What?
Scott Steiner out of the Royal Rumble.
And that's where the legendary line comes in. It's every man for himself.
Not just that, but while the commentators say it's every man for himself, we see the expression on Lance Storm's face change.
Oh, poor Lance.
And he realizes that the best first generation are not a cohesive unit here in this match. So Lance, he walks over, he shoves Booker T.
What the hell?
Yeah, Booker T shoves Lance back, but he shoves him so hard that he falls onto the mat. And Lance is looking up in disbelief. Legitimately, in the match, Scott Steiner gets injured, and that's the real reason Booker eliminates him. In real life, they were not allies, but Booker was smart enough to know that his real life friend wasn't okay, and so he tossed him.
Was this when he tore his, what was it, his pec?
I believe so.
Crazy.
But my point is, I used the real life events of Steiner getting injured in Booker or create a storyline in this actual case. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, okay, well that's something that happened.
In reality, yeah, we can just transition that on over.
I'll just give it an actual reason other than the real life hurting.
I'm about to say, not even a reason, because, I mean, he's still injured. We can't change the...
Yes.
But more, like, it gives you the storyline narrative.
Correct.
As opposed
Context,
to it just being an elimination that happened.
Correct. So who is number 19, sir?
That would be the game. Triple H. Coming out to assist young Randall Keith Orton, who is severely outnumbered because O'Hare does not forget. He finally came back in the ring.
Yes.
So, Triple H is laying the wood, you know what I'm saying? Triple H has to look amazing. So, he's dropping the knee. He's putting the spines on pines, nails a couple pedigrees, but doesn't make any eliminations because he's,
Number 20.
Number 20 is Big Dave Batista.
Oh, it's almost like Evolution is rolling deep.
Yeah, real deep. So as Evolution comes out, 10 toes down, I think they're the biggest faction in the ring currently.
Well, they're equal to Team Angle.
Team Angle, that's right.
Yeah, they're equals.
And the reason I remember that just now is because there was a standoff between Team Angle and Evolution.
Ooh, man, that's some good stuff right there.
And this is old heat. This is old heat.
Love
Back when Triple H was world champion.
Well,
and Angle didn't have any
I
friends
was
yet.
gonna say he didn't want his wife walking away with that Olympic gold medals either.
No. I was about to say, who would believe that?
Who would believe that?
That's
Look
absolutely
at him.
ridiculous. But
He doesn't have a beautiful hairline.
I'm about to say, where's his hair? Stephanie's a big hair girl, apparently.
I guess.
Ironically, since he has no hair anymore.
Correct. Number 21.
Who is that? Jumping out the sky?
That is correct. Who is that jumping out of the sky? It is Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka. And Ray, of course, coming in hot, getting the crowd excited, whatnot.
And it gives Eddie an ally.
Yes, good Lord knows he needs some friends. However, there is a shocking development.
What is that?
So, Rhino is working on getting Charlie Haas out of the ring. And while he is doing so, Carlito comes in. So he's doing like the handstand thing, but still holding on to the rope. So of course, Carlito comes and rips the hand off, and he falls, bounces out of the ring. Charlie Haas has been eliminated by Rhino.
Yeah, by Rhino, but via an assist.
Yeah, I mean, Hulk Hogan has established that you don't have to be in the Royal Rumble to get eliminations. Thanks, Hulkster. And after that elimination, Charlie Haas obviously chases after Carlito, and he is out of there. And while he's running away, out comes number 20. We on 22?
Yes, sir.
22. John Cena. Rhino's not old. Rhino's tag team partner.
Yep. John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. I can't wait till we have Santino. I'm going to have so much fun with that. Cena comes out to the ring, and he is, he's got the knucks on. Just dropping bodies.
Well, that's the beauty of no disqualification.
Yeah, I'm about to say, so you can cheat.
Yeah.
I said the nuts did not the chain.
Sure.
I was thinking about Regal was going to be in there later.
For sure. Well, and my thing is, do you want him to say goodbye to some people?
I'm about to say, we got anybody else we don't want?
I don't need Booker. You want to get Booker or Lance? We can get rid of both of them, honestly.
Honestly, have Rhino do a double gore. Rhino eliminates Lance. Cena eliminates Booker.
There you go.
Beautiful. All right, cool. I need everybody else in there for a specific spot.
That's fine. I was just trying to give Cena some shine.
I appreciate that.
He's an up-and-coming talent, so.
Yeah, and one of the people who was instrumental in Cena's career, at least in reality, is coming out next. Who is that, Oz?
John Bradshaw Layfield.
Leader of the LLC.
Number 23. And he is in 90 seconds, followed by his former tag team partner, a man in the NPAA.
Woo!
Ron Farouk Simmons.
My man.
And of course, Ron does not forget and goes straight for John.
Yeah, man, I can only imagine. JBL, the coward he is, trying to escape the ring. Next up, we have a member of the Alliance of International Elected Assassins, Tajiri, coming out. I think he's the first member of his team, if I'm reading all these names correctly.
Tajiri?
Yeah.
Correct.
Correctamundo. So, Tajiri is out. Obviously, Japanese legend, doing Japanese arm drags, doing buzzsaw kicks, getting his little shine, Royal Rumble 101. That's not what's important, though. Since Carlito has been run out of the building, Steve Austin, more importantly, President Mick Foley, who is slowly but not fully back, but since Austin aligned, this is all communicated through JR.
Okay.
We need a new guy to come in at number 26. So we have the surprise debut of the legend, Ultimo Dragon.
Oh yeah, I love Ultimo Dragon. I thought that he was one of the most, greatest looking characters.
Oh, so
but
amazing.
also very successful championship wise when it came to.
So successful that he is now back in relevance again, thanks to Ultimo Monet.
There you go.
Gotta love her. I think she's 12 belts Monet at time of recording. All right. So as Ultimo Dragon comes in, he hits Kane with an aside DDT, which is very immaculate considering how big Kane is.
Yes.
And then Cena and Batista, how bedfellows when you're in the Rumble.
Sure.
Work together to get Kane out of the ring. Mostly because Ultimo could not pick him up because, again, Kane is huge.
Absolutely.
And Ultimo's cruiserweight.
Again, when I think of Batista and John Cena, I think of the future. And so I think that that's good that they
eliminated Kane, old.
Well, and a man who is a proven commodity.
Indeed. Where are we at?
27.
27.
The most won from number in the history of the Royal Rumble.
And it is held by that opportunist, the man who came in number 2 in last year's Rumble, I believe. Chris Jericho.
Also wrestled Shawn Michaels to open the show
Indeed.
of WrestleMania.
That's right. That's right. Absolute classics all around. All around. Jericho comes out, notices the field, sees this man's back is turned, knows exactly who it is, and he tosses him out. And that man was Sean O'Hare.
What a decision.
The man who's been tormenting this man for the better part of a year.
Yes.
Jericho's got his groove back, you might say.
I love that.
O'Hare cannot believe it. So,
well, if he's gonna go on a tear, perhaps Jericho could eliminate Farouk and Bradshaw.
shoot.
What do you think?
No, keep them in because I have a very specific spot in mind.
That's cool.
First of all, Tajiri missed Kurt Angle. Cena throws him out.
Okay. So Cena eliminates Kurt Angle?
Yep, Cena eliminates Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Tajiri missed him.
Perfect.
George blind. Take advantage of
Of
that.
course.
Tosses Angle out.
Beautiful.
Now, this is where the spot I intended comes in. So, Randy Orton starts going ballistic. Starts hitting everybody with RKOs. In fact, he's hitting so many people with RKOs. Triple H is feeding him bodies.
I love that.
As he's hitting RKOs. So as he's nailing RKOs, Batista, Jamie Noble, and Eddie Guerrero are like, these are eliminations.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let's have Eddie toss out JBL.
Okay.
Let's have Batista toss out Van Dam.
All right.
And then let's have, who did I say 2 seconds ago? Jamie toss out Farouk.
Cool.
And then let's have Orton RKO Triple H because Triple H touches his back. And, you know,
didn't see it coming, yeah.
Didn't see it coming. So Orton, he's going off instincts.
Yeah.
RKO's Triple H. Orton throws his head on his hands. He can't believe it. And Eddie sneaks up and eliminates Triple H.
Love it. That's so good.
You hate to see it. Obviously, Batista.
Unless you're Eddie Guerrero, then you love to see it.
You love to see it if you're Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, that's so good.
Orton, of course, as soon as he RKO's Triple H, he's like, oh, no. Oh, Batista's like, what are you doing?
Yep.
What are you doing? So, with that, William Regal comes in and just kind of slowly saunters, you know what I'm saying? He's the United States champion. He's just...
Well, he's also a gentleman villain, so
exactly.
he's not in any hurry.
Exactly, not in any hurry at all. In fact, Tajiri's almost eliminated, and Regal catches a foot as he hits the ground. So,
Nice.
Tajiri is still in the ring. Regal drags him over to the steps
Smart.
so he can get back into the ring. However, as this happens...
Yes.
Brock Lesnar's music hits. Number 29.
Love
the man that won the Royal Rumble last year.
And let's be real, he is the big thing. He's the most dangerous man. Who wouldn't see him repeating?
I'm about to say two in a row.
Steve Austin did it. Hulk Hogan did it. Come on now.
I'm about to say another illustrious name in the pile. Let's see if he can bring it on home.
Absolutely.
So, he comes out. Brock. As soon as he comes in, Batista is still upset with Randy Orton. Yes. So, he decides, this guy was last year's runner-up at the Rumble. Probably should get rid of him very quickly.
Yes.
So, he hits Batista with an F5.
Yep.
However, Shelton sneaks in, steals his elimination.
There you go.
So while Brock's doing all this flex, turns around, sees Batista's already gone, looks up, and says, my old Minnesota Wrecking Crew partner.
Absolutely. Stretching crew.
Minnesota Stretching Crew.
Yes.
Wrecking Crew is a different tag team.
That's correct. But still, old tag team partner, yes.
Indeed. So as these two are staring eye to eye in the ring.
Well, and Shelton's the last man standing for his
Team Angle.
Team Angle, yeah.
That's right.
Awesome.
Shelton Benjamin is the guy. This is it. The crowd's losing their mind. They're like, oh my God, I really want to see this match.
Of course, yeah.
I want to see these two wrestle.
Yes.
So are we going to get it? Nope.
Well, in the Rumble, just the face-to-face?
Nah, we just see them eye each other down because Jamie and Rey Mysterio break it up. And while the distraction is going on, Rey hits Shelton with a Hurricane Rana. Shelton Benjamin is eliminated.
Oh, wow.
By Rey Mysterio.
That's amazing. Well, and Jamie Noble is so ridiculously headstrong that he goes up against Brock Lesnar. That's nuts to me that he...
That's a bold strategy from Jamie.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Like, what the heck, man?
Perfect. So the final entrant comes out, who is...
Bill Goldberg.
Dun, 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 dun. And you know Goldberg has to put hands on Chris Jericho, who, let's not forget, was a part of the people that cost him his world title.
That is correct. That's Starrcade.
And he spears through the soul of Chris Jericho, eliminates him immediately.
Love it.
And then he spears, jackhammer, doesn't go for a pin because even Goldberg knows this is the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
But he throws out throws out William Regal.
Yes, sir.
And then throws out Headstrong Jamie Noble.
Yes, sir.
Who I won eliminating Ultimate?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. He was supposed to get thrown out during that RKO skirmish.
Gotcha.
So just have Randy toss him.
So now we're down to John Cena, Bill Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton.
That is our final 6. Yes, sir.
This is a world-class set.
This is literally a who's who of Hall of Famers.
Absolutely. So, John Cena, not yet a made man, but as we all know, will be a made man. Bill Goldberg.
Never seen 17.
Bill Goldberg is the man that WCW was built upon for a few number of years, and
Indeed.
literally they just fed everybody to him. Brock Lesnar, last year's champion, and Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah, yep.
Eddie Guerrero, literally recent television champion, long reigning Intercontinental. He has been Trios champion. He's done it all.
I say, if you can do it on SmackDown, he's done it already.
Exactly. Rey Mysterio, Cruiserweight champion, television champion.
Current Intercontinental champion.
Exactly, current Intercontinental.
And one of the greatest luchadors to ever exist.
Absolutely. And Randall Keith Orton is in the ring. This is amazing.
So let me tell you what goes down. So, Goldberg and Brock are standing face to face, big bodies in the ring, and of course, everyone else realizes these are some big bodies.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta shut these two down immediately. So, everyone jumps in. The other 4 guys, Ray, Eddie, Orton, and Cena, all go, yeah, we need to stop them, immediately.
Yes, sir.
So, as they are beating them down, Brock and Goldberg end up on the second rope. That's when the lights flicker. That's when the camera phones are out because everybody knows what's coming next. Ray dips back, hits a double 619 on both Brock and Goldberg.
Yes, sir.
Brock gets nailed with an RKO from Orton. Eddie Guerrero comes off the top with a frog splash onto Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
And Cena elevates Goldberg and eliminates him with the FU.
So, as Bill Goldberg is getting eliminated,
Yes.
as he is hitting the floor, there is a seeming technical glitch from the truck. The 10-second counter is back up, and everybody is confused.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bill Goldberg was number 30.
He was number 30. It doesn't make any sense.
And so it counts down, and the crowd isn't counting along until we get to 5, and they're like, screw it. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
When the buzzer goes off,
What?
we hear Jamie Noble's music once again.
What? He was number 1.
Correct. But Jamie comes out, and he has his Survivor's Choice contract, that
Oh, wow.
his golden ticket. He goes over to the ring announcer, Lillian Garcia, and says,
LG.
I am entrant 31. So Lillian says, 31st entrant, though, Royal Rumble, Jamie Noble. And so Jamie gets into the ring and gives John Cena a headbutt.
Damn.
He runs at Brock Lesnar. Basically, Brock catches him, but he's throwing fists into his forehead.
Damn.
And so Brock throws Jamie off, and Randy Orton hits Brock with an RKO.
Nice.
While Jamie is on the mat, Rey Mysterio and Eddie are looking at him like, what
are
are
you
you doing here? And so Jamie gets up, and he is head-to-head, nose-to-nose, eye-to-eye with Rey Mysterio. So
cool.
when they're eye-to-eye, when they're face-to-face, Jamie rears back and headbutts Rey, and he's selling his eye, his oral bone.
Ah, my eye. Of course, Rey Mysterio, historical eye injury. So
Jamie
sense.
eliminates
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
That's insane.
And so now we are down to John, Brock, Eddie, Orton, and Noble. But Eddie Guerrero is incensed that Jamie Noble has eliminated
His brother.
His
hermano.
Absolutely. And so Eddie Guerrero, he throws Jamie into the corner and is laying in chops. Noble, he's been here since the jump. Like, my goodness.
I'm about to say he's been here for, let's be honest, Rumble's probably been an hour.
Yeah, and so the whole match. And so when Noble works his way out of the corner.
I just realized, does his time start over since he's entered 31?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a complicated.
That's an interesting rule. Never thought of it. I'm about to say, actually, what did they do for Mick Foley when he entered 3 times? That's kind of what I
well, the funny thing is he was a different character each time.
That's a good point.
So each character got their own time elapsed. But Eddie does inevitably eliminate Noble, and the final 4 are John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Eddie Guerrero.
Wow.
Those are the guys. So it's two SmackDown, 2 Raws.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and take over from here because I'm about to let you bring it on.
Yes, sir.
So, Brock Lesnar shuts down the tyrannical rule of Randy Orton. Orton goes for RKO. Brock says, I'm done getting hit with RKOs. So catches Orton midair, doesn't let him go down, elevates him up for the F5. And instead of just F5ing him in the ring like he's been doing like a psychopath this whole time, he just throws him out of the ring.
Love it.
So not even an F5. This is a Wardlow style F10.
Yes, sir.
Launches Orton out the ring. I'm sure Randy is athletic enough to
I
land
think so,
safely.
yes.
So, does not die.
So the final 3 are John, Brock, Eddie.
So Cena hits Brock Lesnar with an FU. Because, I mean, obviously, FU, Brock Lesnar.
Yes, sir.
Pretty synonymous. Cena is posturing and gesturing, telling the crowd he can't see him. Eddie Guerrero drop kicks Cena, and Cena is knocked out of the ring.
Yes, sir.
We're now down to our final 2. Eddie Guerrero, Brock Lesnar, last year's winner. Oz, bring us home.
Here's the deal. We often ignore the existence of the Canadian Crippler. But I cannot help but recreate the finish of the 2004 Royal Rumble because it was freaking immaculate.
It was immaculate.
And so in the climax of this year's Royal Rumble 2004, Brock Lesnar picks up Eddie Guerrero for an F5. He is going to throw him over the top just like he did
Similar to how he did
Randy Orton. It's been proven that it works, but as Brock goes to rotate, Eddie changes his body placement and
classic luchador move.
He puts the arm under the throat, and Eddie is now over the ropes.
Yep.
Brock is in the ring, but little by little, inch by inch, Eddie is pulling Brock out, and as he falls unconscious, he lands on the outside. Eddie rolls back into the ring, and Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero is the 2004 Royal Rumble winner, and he is going on to main event WrestleMania in Madison Square Garden. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Are we gonna get Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels?
Yes, sir.
Oh my Lord.
Was
planned. As it stands right now.
It was planned for WrestleMania 22. Unfortunately, Eddie didn't make it.
Yeah.
So we bumped it up in the timeline.
Just a smidge.
And we will get these 2, I mean, as long as Shawn can maintain the championship.
I'm about to say, we might get those 2. Listen, they got a whole pay-per-view and a lot of Raw and a lot of SmackDown to happen.
But
however, as it stands right now, we got a dream match on our hands.
Exactly. And here's the thing. Eddie is an all-time great, not just in our imaginary world, but in real life.
But in reality.
And so it was a beautiful thing to allow him this moment in time, and we got to give Jamie Noble something nobody has ever had, which is being both the first and the last entrant in the Royal Rumble.
What a Rumble, what a night. I'm so happy for Eddie.
Absolutely.
Especially because he's never won a Rumble in real life.
Correct, yeah.
So this is an accolade I'm proud to be a part of you and bestowing upon him. It's something he definitely deserves.
Well, I love that you introduced Ultimo Dragon, one of my favorite guys from WCW.
Yeah, he's going to have a fun little run because, as everyone remembers, he's gone after Mania.
Yes. Well, so, his goals were wrestle in Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.